All right, all connected up. Cool. July 13th, we're here for stream number 19. Yeah, not much of an intro other than that. Let's see what folks would like me to be working on. All right, the options were translating color styles into variables or creating buttons that go in the header for a new feature that YNAB just released. But we're doing variables, which I kind of had a good feeling about. They're very recent, very new, so I imagine there was some interest there. Right on. I actually did do a little bit of homework on this one ahead of time. If you have watched my earlier streams, you might remember that I was selecting and creating color styles by grabbing screenshots of the interface, putting those screenshots into Figma, and then using the eyedropper to pick those colors and create the hex codes. Because what I was getting in the inspect panel, in the elements tab under computed styles for like single elements, when I was looking at like a button or a panel or something, it was that wasn't a super efficient way to grab those. So I dug into some of the style sheets that YNAB is importing, and I found this under sources. This big list, which has hex codes in it, and they're named, which is cool. So I've copied that to my clipboard, and I'm on this components page, which is kind of a leftover page from where components used to live, but those have since been broken out into their own text boxes. And I'm gonna go ahead and just paste that information in. Something else I did a little bit of pre-work for was finding a way to import these hex values into Figma as styles, perhaps. And this is exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to be able to paste some stuff in. But what I found with this color import plugin, which is available for free, is that it doesn't maintain the name. So I'm not going to get for FF4350, or what is that? FF453A. I'm not going to keep this register flag primary background name value, unfortunately. There might be some better plugins out there, and maybe I'll go looking for them if this gets annoying enough, but I've at least got a reference here. So let's see. I am actually not going to create styles. I'm just going to import these guys. There's a lot. There's a lot here, over 1,000, it looks like, individual styles. But we can see that looking at the names, and I'll explain a little bit about why I'm doing this, right? Because the whole point is we want to get our colors working as variables rather than as styles. But yeah, since we have these names, we can see that some of the first items in the list have this accent name. And we can also see the number grading scale that they're using. Looks like we're going by hundreds, and we go from 100 to 1,000, and then every 100 increment in between there. We've also got a group of destructive, some legacy colors in here, which is interesting to see. But we've got primary, success, warnings. And if we take a look and see how these are grouped here, like this to me looks like a group of colors, and I just want to compare real quick. So we've got 2E, 27, sorry, got a fruit fly joining the stream here, 2E273A, 2E273A. So yeah, these are going in order. Then we've got F4EE, F6. Yep. Okay, so we can kind of group these, which is cool. And what's nice is it's easy enough to sort of eyeball it here. Like, that's a group. These look like our accents. Here's another group. Destructive. Something I'm wondering right now is if it's worth keeping the legacy colors. All these things like legacy accent 100. And so that next group is only 4 swatches. Let's see what that's looking like. It's these guys. I keep doing Command F when I mean to say Command R for rename. These look like a group. Then we've got legacy destructive. And then we start to get into our neutrals. Right, so what's my plan here? I've got all these swatches unnamed, and like swatches, right? These are just frames with a border radius and a fill applied. I'm putting them into groups and I'm naming them, but we need to translate these into variables, right? Local variables. And ideally, let's create a new collection. We'll call this 00, which is the prefix that I've been using to indicate this is a primitive level of variables, or core or base, or the lowest, most raw level. That way I don't have to rely on naming to say like primitives or something. Can just use the numbers for that. And I might separate colors out from the rest. Now I'm on the free plan, so I can't use modes, but that's okay for this low level. I have been finding at work, it feels correct to me that in this level of a collection, you wouldn't want modes yet. You just want to store your stuff somewhere. Name it, name the value, be on your way. Reference it later, and then introduce modes. So this will be fine for now. But what I'm thinking is there might be a plugin out there, and maybe this is worth looking if there's a better plugin that will maintain some of these like names here. So let's actually go to the community. Let's look for CSS color import. Because if I can first get the colors in as styles, then I know that there's plugins out there for converting styles to variables. I think I want to go by, I guess, trending. To me, that would be number of individual users. I have heard about Supa Palette before. I have not tried it out very much. I'm often not generating palettes. So yeah, we'll use it in this little kind of throwaway test file. See what this does. So if we run it, oh gosh, do I really want to start a trial? Maybe there's some other things we can try first, see if we can get away with something else. This sounds promising. All right, so we'll run this. Hopefully, like before. Expected property name. They want JSON. That's not what this is. So that is expecting a certain type. Okay, so that won't work. We can export CSS, we can't import it. Okay, that is fine. We'll just go down the list here. We'll see what palette importer. I bet I'm kind of getting the feeling that most of these plugins want you to put in JSON. So I'm wondering, is there a way that I can get this out of this style sheet and into JSON? I'm really eager to do it this way to just get the whole batch just because I know it'll be accurate, right? Way more accurate probably than my color picker, and just fast. Once I figure this out, you know, you saw when I imported all these, there's over 1,000 swatches here. I would like to get their names sorted out. So it is some upfront work to figure out how to do this. But I think it will pay off. So we'll do some Googling. How to convert CSS to JSON. Ooh, really basic Google. Stack Overflow, we'll try it. I wonder if that's... This still looks like CSS to me, so what is this spitting out? I don't think that's what I want. Oh. Maybe that's not what I want. I would love so much to not do this manually. So I'm gonna be stubborn. I opened up the two style sheets that I found here, thinking that I could maybe copy paste from here, but then I ended up just highlighting specifically this first chunk with the named variables from the CSS. Oh, I thought Jared might come through. Thank you. Transform. Maybe this could help. Let's try it. Ah, all right. Now I might be missing some stuff here. Yeah, I need, what was the format? Where's that colon? Colon root. Right? Does that make it happy again? We've got an unclosed block. Am I missing a bracket? There we are. Hey, all right. Okay. So like formatting wise, what's changed? I guess let's see. Okay, I don't have a good sense of what's going on here, but I'm just gonna try it because it is free to try. Thank you, Jared. That might be the ticket. So let's try again one of those plugins. Color import export looked promising. Let's use that. Import. Oh, wait. Oh, nope. I don't need to mess with that. And this looks like the same format, so high hopes. Okay, unexpected token C. can I expand this? Oh, okay. Probably don't want that. And then an unexpected non-white space character at position 7. Is position 7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? No? Or is that a line? Dang it. What's going on with that? Let me try again. I'm going to be a bit more picky with my selection here. In fact, I wonder... Well, no. Let's grab the root. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, we're fine. And I think I want just everything but the last... Oh, this is interesting. Okay. All right. Let's just try it one more time. Unexpected non-white space character after JSON at position 7. Oh, if you have any thoughts about what position 7 could be. Okay, deleting root up until the first bracket. And then we've got... We'll need to get rid of one of these. Dang it. I think we're getting closer, though. Perhaps no brackets? Ah, okay, that's helping me out. So right now it's cranky about position 18. And when I delete these 4 spaces, that changes to 14. So we know that these are just character spaces. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, what's it cranky about in this position? I've also got, oddly, some spelling errors, specifically on this one, but none of the rest, which is throwing me off. I'm also really curious about this chunk in the middle here. What it's going to do with that. We will see. Oh, thank you so much. This is a really big help. All right. Let's, oh, ran into the microphone. Unexpected non-white space character. A non-white space character. So let's look for that. Non-white space character. All right. That's okay. I wouldn't expect there to be too much debugging stuff in here. This is just, what is the thing? Let's look at that other guy. Oh, a linter. Okay, cool. Let me grab exactly what I have. In Figma, we'll come over here. And enter. Clear? Or, oops. No, that's not what I want. Validate. Okay, so it is cranky about something in this first line. Was expecting EOF. Is, yeah, it's unhappy about this character, was expecting EOF or a curly bracket or a comma or a comma and a space. So if I turn that into a comma, let's see what happens in here if I turn it into a comma. Like, is it kind of like, you know, we're just kind of flipping between these two different types where the first object that we put in is like, here's a name, here's its value, and then we just flip, and that's why it wants commas. It definitely needs to be inside an object, so it at least needs the brackets. Okay, and I think I'm missing the brackets. I took all those out, but now it expected a double quoted property name in position 18. Just let me copy everything in here. A lot of scrolling. Okay. Oh, it was another window. Okay, let's clear that. Start over, validate. Oh, maybe. I wonder if all this stuff here in the middle is also causing problems. Like, do I need anything up until here? And then, yeah, there's these brackets. I'm wondering if if it did just work, if it would understand these as like groups, or like parent like folders, like body theme classic, and then these styles, once we get them in, would be nested below perhaps. Okay, right on. Small chunk. Let's do that. Let's start with, let's just do the accents. So I'm gonna grab our opening bracket and these guys, and then clear everything and close it out. Oh my gosh. um, oh, we don't need a comma. Excellent. Tricky stuff. Okay. Maybe if I just switch tabs, yeah, it'll. Okay, that is working. So that means, okay, so let's look at this list that I have here. Oh, and Jared, did I follow? Let's see. Just do a small chunk, paste your JSON into a frame. I can grab it, see what I can do. Yeah. Let's keep forgetting my window's here. Oh, I'm so sorry. You were talking about, let me get all that back. I'm gonna make a new, or actually no, new page is overkill. I'm just gonna come over here. Jared's JSON. Okay, there you are. Sorry, I kind of misread, I think, what you originally said there, but I think we're close. So we've got the accents working. So again, I'm wondering if I just need to like kind of go through this, and then like we've got all these neutrals and primaries and utilities. So we'll just go through until we get to those weird, okay, and then we get to the component specific, right? Avatars and avatar labels and backgrounds. This is great. Banners, that's a component. Budget, balance, warning, text. Those might be part of components. Budget bar, button, primary. I wonder what doodle is. Buttermilk. Age your gold. I know there's a concept of aging your money. Icons, loading, messages. At some point we get to this chunk of the middle, in the middle here. Yeah, these themes. And I have a feeling that this might be throwing us off. So if I collapse that, I'm wondering if I need these. Let's just see how many there are. And then this media prefers color scheme dark. Android, iOS. Okay, so this is not stuff that we need. Well, I mean, we kind of do. If we were really, really doing this right, but I'm not inclined to keep it. Maybe I should. Okay, is that was that close bracket, right? So if I get rid of that, get rid of these, add a close bracket. There's no comma for the last item. Could I? Hey, there they are. Okay, but I've opted out of a lot of stuff. Yeah, starting around here. So I said no to this part where we're, my interpretation of this is we're trying to detect what kind of device are you using when you access this screen, and what are your system settings? Light mode, dark mode as like a system default. And if you have one of those, we will load different, we will override some of the basic stuff, which is what I believe I have here. And I think we can maybe get to that another time. There's already enough here. Yeah, this is body theme dark. Like, you know, one theme is enough for me. Body theme classic. And yeah, but they're not part of that same. I'm happy with this for now. And we know where we left off. So I'm gonna import these. We'll see how long that takes. Oh, whoa. Okay, humongous frame. It created some components too. What's going on in our styles? So I see some of the ones that I originally created, but then I see these guys. Oh my gosh, Jared, I could not have done that without you. Oh, dang it. I've got this horrible overlap. Okay, let's tidy up. I'm gonna freak out if I don't. Can I deselect? Yeah, these guys are all in front. What I want to get rid of is those tiny tiles that don't have any context. I wonder if these more, what's the word I want? These tiles that were just generated that have more information on them are going to be useful or not. But this is great. So now that we have, oops, we have the styles. Oh, dang it. And it's 8 o'clock, isn't it? These can be imported into variables, which I might just stick around for because I really feel like the last couple streams, the rabbit holes have gone on too long. Oh, and I want to live up to the poll that folks are voting in. Okay, so when I hit delete there, it looks like we still got all these guys. This is great. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about organizing these or even organizing these. Something I will do that I feel pretty comfy with, like, let's use our checkbox as an example. This is using white and gray 400. So here's white. I'm inclined to just delete what I made. And we'll just do it as we go. Because we can replace it with either a proper style or a variable, even better. So I'm just going to scroll through marketing buttermilk and look for things that I might have made. I think it should be easy to spot. I mostly had stuff like teal. So once we get to the T's, sidebar button stuff. Oh, okay, good. And I had things in groups. This is fantastic. So now I can really confidently select what I made, get rid of that. Why won't you? Every time I'm like trying to, there we go. Oh, yes. Delete 23 styles. Great. And now let's use, oh, there was a really popular plugin getting floated around Twitter and I haven't used it yet, so I don't know it by name yet. Styles to variables. We'll just search for that. Hey, easy. Try it out. Yes. Open the plugin, choose a name for your collection, use first level groups to create modes, link styles and variables created. Okay, let's see how that goes. Awesome. So I don't want to create modes because I can't. Oh no! Okay, bind styles to the variables created. My oh no was I just deleted my styles, so let's bring them back. I got those groups back. Thank goodness for undo, and thank goodness for Figma for being so granular with their event history. Okay, let's try that again. That's going to be a huge time saver. We'll run this. We do want to bind them. Oh, but here's the thing. It didn't matter because they're all using. Let's see what happens. I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to have some junk variables in here because I'm bringing in my junk styles. Moving variables between collections is crummy, but moving within groups isn't so bad. So I want all of these in just a single collection. So we'll call this colors 2, right? I already made colors, but we can just delete that actually. Delete collection. Okay, so now we'll just remake it. Convert. $450. There it is. All right. Oh, interesting. So we've got two teal groups. Some might be mine and some might be YNABs. So that'll be something to reconcile. 2 of everything, 2 grays. What's up with that? Are those only the groups that I made? Gray, teal, blue. Okay, so these might be my junk styles, which is kind of nice. Let's first... Do they have a spelling difference? That's not it. I'm gonna first just consolidate. Hello? Move things. Oh, you can't, like, variable names must be unique within a collection. There is already a 500. Okay, 501. 201. Oh, and there's spaces. That's what's weird. So those are all the teals. Just want to get these sorted out. Okay. Just doing the O1s so that way. That is really strange. Some of them refuse to move. And I've lost my blues. But they are all here. They are variables. And now this checkbox. Oh, I don't know if the plugin did what it meant to. These are still using styles. I thought it was going to replace these with variables. So that will still be something that needs to get done. We can have opacities here. Okay, this is probably where I should stop. Well, some really good resources to link to, and most, like, most coming from Jared on that. So thank you for helping me out. I don't think I would have gotten this far without you. It would have taken me a longer time Googling around to get to those same resources, but that converter worked really well. It was just a formatting thing that we ran into. And yeah, plugins for doing this like kind of bulk work is just really great. And I'm happy to have proper colors and properly named colors. So I'll come up with probably 2 options that, 2 other things we could do around variables, specifically these color variables for the next stream. Next stream would be the 27th of July. Yeah, newsletter subscribers will get to pick what gets worked on. If you are not a subscriber, there's a link in the description below. You can get on my newsletter. You can tell me what you'd like to see me work on, whatever's most valuable or interesting for you. And of course, like Jared, you can join me in the file. If you like, you could, leave comments there, ask questions. There's also YouTube chat as well. So thank you. Thanks for watching. And